Tonight, a man accused of stalking and harassing children as young as 6 years old is now in custody. Volusia County deputies arrested the 55-year-old on Saturday. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Luana Munoz. Families in one Deltona neighborhood say that they are relieved tonight, but that it took leaning on each other to keep their children safe. WESH 2's Anika Hope spoke with families who were affected.
Families told me they've been scared and angry that their neighbor just would not let up. They said that he would make disturbing comments, follow, and record videos of their kids. Families in this Deltona neighborhood claim this man terrorized adults and children there for months.
Terrifying. The kids haven't been able to play outside. We're constantly watching. We have to keep an eye on them, all the kids here. We've tried not to go past his house. He'll follow us.
You're losing playtime, you're losing your normal childhood life.
Moms and dads told us 55-year-old Mark Greenberg would drive up, follow, make disturbing comments, gestures, and videos of kids.
Anytime they saw him, if he pulled out of his driveway, they would scatter into whoever's yard they could get to that they knew was safe, because he just didn't stop.
An arrest report shows multiple children, including a 6-year-old girl, reported the man told them, quote, "I'm going to make you famous," and quote, "I'm going to turn you into a woman." Many things deputies reported that the man said, so upsetting we can't share.
I mean, they would even say the scary Mark guy's out, or oh, the scary guy's coming in the car, or can we go outside and play?
Deputies visited Greenberg's home at least 11 times for reports against him. Saturday, Greenberg was arrested on charges of aggravated stalking.
There's two sides to every story.
There is.
You haven't heard the other side of the story.
You will have your day in court.
We took care of it as a neighborhood. We had to come together, and it took a big, long, arduous effort to calling the cops all the time and making police reports, non-emergency numbers, and just putting it on file that this guy is causing problems for us and he's making us feel unsafe.
Families said it's a huge relief after they communicated with law enforcement, documented incidents with deputies, and leaned on each other for support.
We needed it. Absolutely needed it. All of us did. Because if, I don't know, it's hard, sorry. We're not alone.
Greenberg is now in custody on a $5,000 bond. Families told me they're worried about the future, but for tonight, they feel safer than they have in months.